Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott.
And together we are Backyard Musings, broadcasting live Apple Valley, California.
Science and Technology Channel. And I want to say thank you to our subscribers.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah.
We just went over the 500 mark a couple of days ago.
We did.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not huge numbers, but for us,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, for less than 2 years,
it's steadily rising. You guys, I guess you guys like what we're pitching,
Yeah, hope so. Let us know if you don't. Let us know a topic you want us to talk about.
Exactly. We've done that too. People have told us about topics and we've researched it. Yeah. So, anyway. All right, what you're seeing right here is a telescope under construction in Chile. It's this new telescope. It's going to be groundbreaking. Beneath Chile's brilliant skies, the ELT grows, an engineering giant ready to capture the secrets of the universe with the largest telescope mirror ever made. Framed by the golden light of sunset in Chile's Atacama Desert, this image captures the steady progress on the construction of the European Southern Observatory's extremely large telescope. So you'll hear ESO and you'll hear ELT. From this vantage point, the ELT's striking white tube-shaped altitude structure stands out clearly. Below it, a dense truss-like frame supports the 39-meter primary mirror. That's huge.
128 feet.
Yeah, that's a huge mirror. That'll capture a lot. The largest telescope mirror ever built. Would you like to know more?
So I don't know anything about Chile, but
mountainous.
I mean, is it do they have a lot of clear skies and not much weather down there and to make where this location
Well, I mean,
is?
if it's up in the mountains, that'd be better. As opposed to flat, right here on the flat.
Yeah.
Here in Apple Valley.
I'm definitely not bagging on Chile, but I'm just.
Would you like it here? Would you like that telescope here?
I don't know why they would have built it there. I mean, it would be kind of cool to know why they picked that spot, but it's all good. See what happens.
Yeah.
Obviously, way too big to move, right? Can't just uproot it and move it.
Right. So. Yeah.
Light collected by this enormous mirror will reflect upward to a secondary mirror positioned in the central ring at the top of the structure. From there, the light will travel downward again through the central tower, passing through 3 additional mirrors before reaching the telescope's scientific instruments, which will be located off to the side.
So that's a lot of mirror action, to get where it needs to go.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, I mean, that's kind of like a telescope anyway, right? I mean, a lot of times when I was younger,
a simple one, there's only one mirror.
Yeah, when I was younger, it was almost, I thought you'd look through a telescope like you were looking through binoculars or a rifle scope, but it's not like that. You look, don't you, on a telescope? Do you not look at like a 90-degree angle from where you're going, right?
Yeah, you're looking like this, and it's looking like that.
Yeah, there's mirrors at different angles that you're looking out. So yeah.
The central tower that will hold some of the world's most sophisticated mirrors is now installed in ESO's extremely large telescope, ELT. The tower is 3 stories tall and has to be as rigid and lightweight as possible. Well, hopefully the wind won't just take it and blow it away if it's that lightweight.
Well, it's and it's pretty wide, right? 128 feet, so the framework has got to be pretty stout. But
it's a true feat of engineering. The tower will hold 3 of the ELT's 5 mirrors. They will correct the blur caused by atmospheric turbulence and relay the light to the scientific instruments by the side of the telescope.
Okay. Without a person or familiar object for scale, the size of the structure can be deceptive. In reality, the altitude structure alone stands more than 50 meters, 164 feet tall, and the dome's roof opening spans 41 meters or 135 feet. So
this is a big scale.
Yeah, this is a
telescope.
Big structure. Climbing from the base of the dome to the top via internal stairs and walkways takes about 30 minutes, a true feat of endurance and a testament to the telescope's monumental scale. So
back in the day, I could do that.
Budget an elevator.
I could do that easily back in the day. You know what I'm saying? ROTC. We used to do stairs.
You could probably do it easily now, but it would take you more than 30 minutes, right?
30 days.
There'd have to be some water stops along the way.
Coca-Cola stops, yeah, right. Some chocolate brownie stops. Extremely large telescopes are considered worldwide to be one of the highest priorities in ground-based astronomy. Now, we got the Webb telescope that's in orbit,
right?
And that cuts out the blur from atmosphere.
And what's the other one? Hubble, right?
Hubble
telescope. Yeah.
They will vastly advance astrophysical knowledge, allowing detailed studies of subjects including planets around other stars, the first objects in the universe, supermassive black holes, and the nature and distribution of the dark matter and dark energy which dominate the universe.
Ooh, okay, sounds sinister.
Mm-hmm.
Since 2005, ESO has been working with its community and industry to develop an extremely large optical infrared telescope named the ELT, Extremely Large Telescope. This revolutionary new ground-based telescope concept will have a 39-meter main mirror and will be the largest optical near-infrared telescope in the world. Quote, the world's biggest eye on the sky. Interesting. In addition to this unparalleled size, the ELT will be equipped with a lineup of cutting-edge instruments designed to cover a wide range of scientific possibilities.
I wonder if it's like infrared and ultraviolet and whatever, electromagnetic.
So, I mean, our regular telescopes are not infrared, correct?
No, you have to have like a specialty, like a radio telescope or a mirror one for light. Their specialty. Gotcha. It looks like this is combining.
So this is a huge, like I said, structure. So crazy.
So astronomy is experiencing a golden era. The past decades have brought amazing discoveries that have excited people from all walks of life, from finding planets around Proxima Centauri, the nearest star to the sun, to the first image of a black hole. Europe is at the... Is that you?
Oh,
yeah, I think that's you.
Europe is at the forefront of all areas of contemporary astronomy, thanks in particular to the flagship ground-based facilities operated by ESO, the preeminent intergovernmental science and technology organization in astronomy. The challenge is to consolidate and strengthen this position for the future. This will be achieved with a revolutionary new ground-based telescope, the European Extremely Large Telescope. So is that? Oh, it is ELT.
Wonder where that's going to be.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in Europe, right?
I know where. Spain or France.
Yeah, so I would think
maybe
it's Italy, be
up in the Alps.
Well, that would be cool. I
could see that.
Right? It's got to be someplace where there's got to be good weather, I would think, right?
Mm-hmm.
With a performance that is of orders of magnitude better than currently existing facilities.
The ELT is a novel ground-based telescope's concept with a performance that is orders of magnitude better than currently existing facilities. Equipped with the most advanced instruments, such as a telescope, may eventually revolutionize our perception of the universe, much as Galileo's telescope did 400 years ago.
Okay. The ELT program was approved in 2012, and green light for construction at Cerro Amazonas was given at the end of 2014. The first stone ceremony for the telescope was attended by the President of Chile in May of 2017. Dozens of Europe's most cutting-edge companies are participating in the construction. First light is targeted for 2025. So this is taking them a long time, right?
Yeah, so it looks like it's going to go online this year.
Right, so about 10, 11 years, right? Since inception. So.
The year 2009 was celebrated by the International Astronomical Union and UNESCO as the International Year of Astronomy, 2009.
Yeah.
It marked the passing of 400 years since Galileo Galilei first used a telescope for astronomical research, making the groundbreaking observations that would finally refute the geocentric Ptolemaic worldview and establish the heliocentric Copernican one.
Wow.
In the same year, Johannes Kepler published his Astronomia Nova, in which he introduced his laws of planetary motion for the solar system. Probably was killed for that too.
Could have been, yeah. He was, considered a whack job, probably, right?
Crazy that they kill you just for saying that the Earth is not the center of the universe.
Or
it's just how do you wrap around? How do you wrap your head around that? They'll kill you for that.
Yeah.
The year 1609 signaled a true revolution in astronomy.
Since then, astronomical observations with telescopes have increasingly become the norm until today, when the institutes around the world host giant telescopes that work every available second to collect immense quantities of data. Each technological advance has brought new and often totally unexpected discoveries about our universe, enriching our cultural heritage.
Yeah, so collecting every second, I mean, they probably record that. I mean, if you're trying to
so.
look and see what's going on, you might miss something that's in the periphery. And then somebody reviews the tape and sees, oh, what's that?
Right. Or if you're doing it at 3 o'clock in the morning and somebody, nods off or something,
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, they got to record it so you can go back and
then have some graduate students,
go over it.
Pick it over,
research, research it.
Or AI.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Yeah, we hope you enjoyed
Chile.
this.
If you guys know why this thing was built in Chile, let us know, because it's just fascinating to me.
Why not Canada?
Cool. Yeah, or Kansas. Why?
Gardner,
of course,
Kansas.
They got hurricanes in tornadoes in Kansas.
Yeah,
that might not be good. That might not be good.
Joplin was
someplace.
destroyed.
Wouldn't it be cool to go to this place on like a family vacation?
Yeah.
Go check it out.
Go check it out. Yeah.
The tour. So, but I'm not going to Chile.
If you're going there, let us know. We want to know.
Yeah, maybe on a cruise. And isn't Chile's a coastal country, right?
Yeah.
Western coast.
On the Pacific coast.
Right. So, yeah.
All right, folks. Thanks for joining us.
Take care, everyone. Thank you.
That mouse. There it is.